Howdy everybody. Today I'm going to try and create pong inside of HopDodge. Let's define a play area. Now we need a camera. How about here? Yep. And then we can do that and center on the field. Now we have an arena. That's good. Now let's save this. Pong. We'll call it arena. Now let's just delete everything. Don't worry, this is not going to get saved over. First things first, we need a ball. So I'm just gonna make a little ball. I think this is a good ball. Okay, so we'll save this as the ball. Great, let's just make the paddle now. So we go down to 0. That looks good as a paddle. And we'll save that as a paddle. Now let's load up Pong Arena. And we can go back into what we were doing before. Okay, so here we have the arena. I'm going to change this so that it's got some purple blocks here. Like normally I would want to have a code block kind of like this, where I use a rabbit because rabbits don't move in the air. And we can do global dot paddle1 equals instance underscore create. We'll just call it 64 times 3. That'll move us over. 64 times 6. And we want to do a particle maker. Alright, now we're going to want to change a bunch of these. So why don't we do with global dot paddle1. Alright, file name equals pong.sav, level name equals paddle. Great. Now we'll just copy this, change this to paddle2, instance create, and we'll make this one 64 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. So nice. And then with global.paddle2, and we want it to have the same file name and level name because it's going to be the same model from the level where we just drew a stick. Alright, global dot ball equals instance underscore create. Call it 64 times 25 minus 3 slash 2, and then 64 times 6. Great. With global dot ball. Alright, file name, we still need to use ball, and alright, there we have all of our things initted, 2 paddles and a ball. Now we need to define the behavior, so with global dot paddle1, y equals mouse 3dy, with global dot paddle2, y equals global dot ball dot y, and then with global dot ball, we need a speed for the ball, so we're gonna initialize that up here. We're gonna give it a speed equals, should make 2 speeds, x speed and then y speed equals 1. Alright, if y is greater than we'll call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 13, 14. Okay, 14 times 64. Y speed equals negative ABS. Y speed. I do want it to always bounce down if y is less than 64. Y speed equals ABS. Y speed. And then if x is greater than 16, or sorry, it's 27 times 64. X speed equals negative ABS x speed. If x is less than 64, x speed equals ABS x speed. Alright, let's save before running this. So now, no matter what, even if it crashes, we'll be okay. Okay, well there's one paddle. Oh, there's the other paddle. Okay. So one thing I need to make sure is that run equals false to make this run every frame. Let's try that with a reset and a control held. Okay, trying to fetch a non-existent variable, particle maker. Oh, I misspelled it. Oh, that's awesome. So we got the paddle moving. We can add a check to this Y to make sure that we're only doing it within the bounds of the room. So that way when we hit the walls, it'll stop. So, why is the ball not running? Oh, I know why. Because I'm doing nothing with the ball coordinates. X plus equals X speed. Y plus equals Y speed. And now we should see the ball at least like try and bounce around the room. Oh my god. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. Trying to fetch a non-existent variable x PSD. X speed. There we go. We're writing Gamemaker. Oh, it bounced! It freaking bounced, guys! Oh god, this looks so crazy. That's amazing. That's crazy. Okay. It's just cool to see Pong happen like live in front of me. Okay, so if y is less than 64, we will do y equals y previous. And that's a y devious thing. Then we can do an or if y is greater than 64 times 13 as well. Doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Types cannot be determined. I have to use the word or? Yes! Oh, yes. Okay, cool. So we got the right ballpark here, but it needs a little tweaking. So we'll call this 100, and we'll say x times 14. Okay. Almost. We'll call this times 13.2. With paddle 1, we're also going to want to change the scale. Alright, where does scale get determined? In alarm 0. Okay, no one knows what that means. Maybe I could explain. Okay, well the scale gets calculated during the alarm, so I might have to do what I was saving to do, which is take this one, copy it, move it up, paste it here, kill this rabbit, put him up here, and then here we can get rid of this, this, and this. So for this one, scale slash equals 2. For this one, scale slash equals 2. And for this one, I don't think we need this one. Yes, big paddles. Let's go. Oh, wow. Now the only thing we really need is bouncing and a score system. We're going to go to the ball and see if we can pull 3D OBJ. Okay, X particle maker. Or paddle equals global dot paddle 2. Or paddle equals global dot paddle 1. If this works, I swear. Marvelous. Oh god, that is crazy. How big is the collision though? That's the question. If it's too small, we'll get into problems, you know what I mean? Let's see, can I go through the bottom? I can. Okay, so to fix the going through the bottom, we're probably gonna have to jump back in here and, oh actually, it will be this one. Image y scale equals 2, and we'll do this for both. Oh, it doesn't work. Man, you would think that it would have it, but it just went through the bottom. I wonder why that is. Let me look at the particle maker mask for a second. Collision mask is a full 64 by 64 texture. So if I double that, oh, it's because it's in the bottom center. Well, that's weird. Let me increase the speed real quick so that this doesn't take forever. Speed equals 9. We'll call that 2. Okay, let's see. Does it go above? Yes, it's going above. I can look through the sprites and see if there's one that will work. I could use the wall. I'll just use the wall equals. It's mask index, isn't it? Yes. Alright. So we don't want the image index, we want the mask index. And then we'll do the same here. And it is better. Okay, that kind of worked, I think. Yeah, I can try scaling it down just a tad. And, I mean, like, why don't we do 1.5? and this one 1.5, and then we'll save and we'll run. And that's Pong working. I mean, I don't know how far above it's gonna go. Oh, it doesn't go above. What? That's good. Wait, is this the perfect number? It is! Wow! Okay, let's just check the bottom real quick. You know, I'll take that. That's not bad. How long did this take? Let's see, 30 minutes to make Pong in HopDodge. Like, at least do this. I mean, that's funny. I am unsure how to continue. What am I doing? Alright, let's add some challenge. Speed plus 0.5 plus 0.5. We can try this. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So, what do we learn? This is too powerful. We cannot have y speed plus equal this. So, I'm just going to divide it by, like, 5. I think 5 will do. And then if we try it now... Oh, and it got me. What happened? Huh? Huh? Oh, yes. Of course it crashed, because... Yeah. Alright. So, if paddle, if y speed greater than 15, y speed equals 15, 15, y speed equals negative 15. Let's see. Haha! Okay. This is perfect. This is exactly the speed you want for Pong. Alright, now obviously there's more to be done. One of the things that we should try is to make a goal line so that if it hits the back of either side of the walls, then one side will get a goal and that will be represented in the game. Alright, let's just build a count right now. So at the top we will say global.score1 equals 0. Global.score2 equals 0. So if we go down here, and then if paddle equals global.paddle1. Okay, so this will only do that. Okay, so that also has to go. And then I'm gonna cut this and delete that. And then we'll do if and then if x is less than 64, global.score2 plus equals 1, because this would be if you score. Nice. Okay, so this controls that, but what we also want to do is, let's see, do I have move towards point? Yes, I do. Move towards point, x, global.ball.y, and then we'll give it a speed of 10. And that will make it so that it is technically beatable. Okay. How did that happen? What happened? It bounced away? What? How? How does it what? How does it bounce away? There's no way. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, jeez. For now, we'll do if goal.paddle and just to ensure that it doesn't, like, you know, skadoodle away, I'm going to go and grab the original position of it to use as its X search. Yes! Oh, that is awesome. Okay, so now we do have a way to Get the scores. Haha. Yatta. This is a little hard to read now, but you know, this is probably the best way to do it, is trying to get all the code that you're going to run in one thread, because it will tokenize this and run it once, and that will be better if you don't have to have the overhead of tokenizing twice. Even if it does it once, I don't know. There's other reasons not to do it, I guess. So now that we have a score thing, why don't I grab the initial values, and then I want to paste these on the ball. When the ball is getting, we want to get the score ones, huh? Yes, okay. I also have to get the original position. And great. We'll try it after that. Ah, yes, score 1. This is kind of something. Yes. Oh, dude. I don't know what else to say, I guess. This is Pong and HopDodge. And if you wanted to, you can even make it Wait, I didn't even think of that. You can press the F3 button and it's freaking 2D. Oh my god. That's crazy. That looks so good. God, it is so cool how it looks in the 2D. It has the shadows still, so you're like looking at it, and the ball has a shadow, and it adds like this extra bit of shading to the ball. What was that? What did you do? What did you do, you weird game? How did it like cut the beat of the ball? Oh, I know why. I know why. It's because the second ball, the second paddle slows it down. I have to go into 3D for this. See, I'm doing negative Y speed, negative ABS X speed, plus 0.5. Let's do this. And instead of this, we'll do minus 0.5. I don't know. I guess that's it for today. I'll come back to this.